This is Scott with JSA Foundation Repair. We are located in Chimneys, Georgia, May 12, 2015. And we have a stone veneer wall that is cracking across the front of this traditional house. And this veneer is actually real stone, and it's only the veneer, not the foundation moving. So we have dug down and cut out the footing to install 2 piers. And I am now going to go ahead and crank the machine and see if we can close those gaps right there a little bit better. Lift this wall up. All right, here we go. There it goes. Stone going right back into place right there. And what we'll do is we'll get it a little closer. We're going to cap the wall in and finish it up. But I wanted to show how we lift this wall and get it back plumb straight level. Another quality job done by JSA. This is Scott again with JSA Foundation Repair, part 2. As you can tell, we brought it right back up again. I wanted to show the final video of us jacking this thing back up. Closed up those cracks over there as well. We will do a little bit of mortar work around that window. But as you can tell, it is a big difference, and it's almost exactly plumb straight and level back to the original position. Another quality job done by JSA. This is Scott England again with JSA Foundation Repair. Today is August the 5th, 2015. We're located in West Cobb and decided to push this brick wall over to save it. As you can see, it's pulled away from this siding house. Now we're going to begin to push it back in. All right, Chris, if you'll go ahead and get it started. There we go. Now we're going to take our hydraulics and press it in. See how far we can get this wall in. Real slow. Going all the way back in. Almost there. Keep going on in. About a quarter. Right there, perfect. Wanted to show this video of how we press in veneer walls without tearing them down and re-bricking them. Customer would never have matched these brick. So now we've got to pin that wall to the poured wall. That in itself is a whole nother trick, and can't show that on the video, but I wanted to show how we jack up walls that are pulled away. Another quality job done by JSA. This is Scott England again with JSA Specialist, JSA Foundation and Masonry Repair, located out here in Johns Creek, Georgia, April 20th, 2016. It's actually my sister's birthday. But anyway, customers called us out. As you can tell, the center column of the garage has pulled away, and it has also dropped down. And in turn, it has caused all of this to crack here, there, and of course on this side over here, right there. And so what we've done is that we have driven down a hydraulic pier some 20-odd feet to try to lift this. So now what we're going to do is I'm going to hand the video to Bobby, and he's going to try to show the filming of this and show me pushing it in, and we're lifting up at the same time. See if we are successful doing this. All right. First we'll push in, over, in. Okay, Bobby, go ahead and don't stop. Go right there. Let me have the camera. All right, cut it off now. So as you can tell, this brickwork is now plumb straight and level. All the caulking is closed back up on the sides and on this side, and the mortar joint is now closed. So I wanted to show how severe these columns can be instead of tearing them down and rebuilding them. Piering is the way to go. Give us a call, 770-590-8184, jsaspecialist.com. Another quality job done by JSA. This is Scott England with JSA Foundation and Masonry Repair. We are located in Smyrna, Georgia, and I believe it's March 20th, 2017. and the chimney is pulled out about 4 inches from the house. We've jacked it over about 2 inches, and I wanted to show the last video of this going back into place. As you can see, there's a gap there where you can see daylight, and that chimney's pulled back. So we've driven our piers down about 30 feet or so. What we want to do is crank our machine and see if we can jack this thing and show it going back into place. All right, go ahead. Grab that level and stick it on the wall, and let's show how much it's out of level. Oh, just like that. Okay, there's our level. We're not going to move our level. We're going to film it here in just a second. I don't want to show the crack going back into place. Okay, here we go. Patrick, you look at the other side and see how it looks like. You look on the other side and see how it looks. Okay, here we go. We're right back to the framing of the house, exactly back to where it used to be, and our level is dead on. Cut that machine off, bud. Now you can stand back and see this, and that chimney is perfectly plumb, straight, and level. We'll do all the necessary backfilling, and that thing will never have to be torn down and never move again. Another quality job done by JSA. This is Scott with JSA Foundation Repair. Today is June 19th, 2015, and we are in Johns Creek, Alpharetta, Georgia. As you can tell, the customer has a 3-car garage, and the center column has started to go down here, and it has actually pulled away as well. And what we have done is we've installed a pier down here below the footing, and now we're going to attempt to push the wall in and jack it up at the same time. We'll see what happens here. Now we got it in. Let's see if we can get it up. There it goes, all the way back up. All the way back up to the original position. Now we let go, and it holds. Just wanted to say that what we'll do now is pour the concrete back, pin this wall, and do the necessary mortar work. Another quality job done by JSA. We're in Norcross, Georgia again on the same job that we just put that pier in over there on the garage. We're going to jack these steps now and see if we can watch this gap close. Crank the machine. Here's the gap right here on the steps. Okay, let's see what we got here. There it goes, right back into place. Completely closed back up. Just wanted to show you again how we jack steps, multiple steps. Brought the concrete back up. Another quality job done by JSA. This is Scott England, again with JSA Foundation Masonry Repair Specialist. Today is March 6, 2017, and a customer here in Stockbridge, south of Atlanta, pretty much Atlanta, has called us out because he has a porch that has pulled away about a couple of inches. As you can see in the video, there's the gap right here. So we've driven 2 piers down on this front edge to try to lift this up. Also, the steps have settled with it, and we've installed a pier on this side and that side. What we're going to attempt to do is try to jack and level this porch and the steps, and then if there ends up being a gap right there, we'll end up hydraulically pushing all these steps back to this porch, and I'll do a final video. But for right now, I want to show the lift of the stoop. All right, go crank that machine. See if I can hold this video, hold this in place. Okay, you guys ready? Yep. There we go. Is that on? On. On. There you go. There it goes back into place right there. Gap's going to get bigger against the step, that's fine. How we looking?
Pretty even. That's reason.
Okay, getting real close. Look at that gap right there. Perfect. Cut the machine off. As you can see now, everything is exactly back into place, and even the steps have come up. You can see a big void underneath there, and we'll throw some concrete underneath there. All these things are plumb, straight, and level. The steps come up perfect. The footing come up, and the stoop all came in. So instead of spending 10 grand, it's a good bit less than half of that to fix all of this. So if you have problems things settling, you want to try to stabilize them, move them back into place, this is the only way to do it. Permanent solution to get through all this fill dirt on uncompacted soil. Another quality job done by JSA. This is Scott England again with JSA Foundation Masonry Repair Specialist, and it is May 12th, 2016. As you can tell, this porch is settling. We're in Ackworth, Georgia, in Brookstone subdivision, and this customer's called us out because the porch has settled about 1.5 inches. And you can really see on the left side of that column how much it's gone down. And also this overhang has been compromised and it's leaning to the left. And there's the cracks there. So we've driven this pier pipe down to about 15 feet. And that's mainly the reason why you do not use a foam injection or pressure grouting that you hear of. All you're essentially doing is adding weight to fill dirt, and it's just going to keep settling. The pier is the correct way to do it. Is a little cost a little bit more money to do it, but you're done with one time. So let's crank this machine and watch this lift. Here we go. Watch in particular the left column. Bobby, how much pressure we got on our machine?
2,000.
Right there it is. So as you can tell now, the column is touching the stone. The stone is back to the original position of the brickwork. The caulking up there at the top is now closed. And now this overhang is now plumb, straight, and level. So I wanted to show how we do this with our piers. Never pressure grout. I think that's a waste of time or that foam injection. Another quality job done by JSA. This is Scott England again, part 2 with JSA Foundation Repair in Roswell on the deck repair, January 29, 2016. So now what we've done is we put the piers in on each side, and we want this deck to come up to the height of this string here. That's how much this deck has dropped. Ultimately, we want it to look something like that when we're done. So right now we've got this little temporary string in place. So what I'm going to do is crank the machine. We're going to try to raise this column up and cut that jack on and off at the same time to balance everything. And we'll see if we can get this thing to come back into place. All right, here we go. And I'm going to hold this right here so it's filming. Here we go. There it comes. Coming up really, really nice. All right, cut that one on, Bobby, over there. Other way. There it is. Okay. All right, cut that one off. Just about perfect here. There it is. Now you can see all the way down through there. The string is perfect. So now that string doesn't lie, as you can tell. We're just about perfect. I'll do a little fine tuning because it was hard to hold the camera at the same time. But this whole corner came up 6 inches. Footing looks nice and straight. Footing looks great over there. And that is a permanent solution to raising these decks. Another quality job done by JSA.